And now another 8 on your side investigation. A kitchen fire has turned into a nightmare for a Port Richey woman. The check to repair her damages went to the wrong company. 7 months after the fire, she sits in an unfinished kitchen with a lien filed on her property. 8 on your side senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews is joining us now live in Port Richey with that story. Steve.
Hey, good evening, Keith. This is where most of Michelle Bell's kitchen is sitting. In her garage. She's got no cabinets in which to store this stuff, no counters on which to place this, and on top of all that, she's afraid she's going to lose her house.
I'm angry. I'm hurt.
Michelle Bell spoke with me in her kitchen that still needs a lot of work. In April, a fire erupted here.
Lit the cabinets on fire.
She claims her insurance adjuster recommended MIT Restoration LLC. By the end of May, work stopped. According to Michelle, MIT Restoration told her the contractor, Brian Marshall, was out of town on another job. Oh, he was out of town, all right. Marshall was in prison for securities fraud. On another job?
On another job.
Federal penitentiary?
Federal penitentiary.
Then another Marshall showed up, Roy Marshall, a stepbrother.
He immediately came in as the knight in shining armor.
Roy had another company with a slightly different name, but there was a big difference. Roy Marshall is not a licensed contractor. That surprised Michelle when I told her. How does that
He has a license number.
Yes, it's his brother's. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
According to Michelle, Roy did some work, got the entire insurance check for $39 grand, then left her high and dry.
No cabinets, no counters.
I tried calling Roy Marshall. No one picked up. The paperwork for Roy Marshall's company shows that his office is located at 4532 West Kennedy Boulevard. Well, here's a big surprise. It's a UPS store. Now, the original MIT Restoration wants money for the work it performed, and it's filed a lien threatening foreclosure.
And you're left holding the bag.
Now, in addition to the lien, the contractor of record, Brian Marshall's MIT, has filed a lawsuit against Michelle. It wants to be paid. And in the interest of full disclosure, Michelle Bell worked for Media General for about 5 years. Media General, of course, owns News Channel 8. Keith?
Well, Steve, in many of these stories, we urge consumers, check with the state before you do business with someone. But you were telling me Michelle did that. So what can she do at this point?
Well, you're right. She did that. She checked to make sure that MIT was licensed and insured. But the names of the two companies are so similar, she thought they were one and the same. And it even confused me for a minute or two. I had to take a double look at it. About the only option she has at this point, contact law enforcement, file a complaint about an unlicensed contractor.
Steve Andrews reporting live for us tonight in Port Richey. Thanks, Steve.